I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
The decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is that the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but will too many runs be scored before that?
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. Evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Bolt to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Perfectly timed.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Smacks that away through the gap. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield.
Marsh watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Straight to the fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4. That is quite extraordinary. Marker, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. End of the over. The Super Giants are 25 for none.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Couldn't get it through the field. Misses everything. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Super Giants are 27 for none. Chaha from the north end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Edged, unplayable. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Marsh is starting to really get on top of this bowl. He may need a few changes to halt the momentum. Brilliant diving stop. Over. The Super Giants are 41 for none.
Oh, this is world-class stuff. They're seeing the ball like a watermelon at the moment.
Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure to get cut off.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Edge, amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot. as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A few moves made in the field.
Everyone's gone up. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Thick edge. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That is quite extraordinary. Markram, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
This inning's rollicking towards 50 now. Huge hit for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Finds the fielder with that shot. 7 runs added there. The Super Giants are 58 for none.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Massive outside edge.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
10 runs added in that over. The Super Giants are 68 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Big edge. Marsh, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Edged, what a ball.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Chahar needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
That's the over. The Super Giants are 81 for none.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edge, but it drops safely. Crack. Head was completely still, and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Saw that so early and the timing was fantastic.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Over. The Super Giants are 90 for none. Santner, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Goes over the top with that shot. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Gone. catches win matches, and that was a beauty. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Edged it. An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over. The Super Giants are 100 for 1. Edge, amazing delivery. Everyone's gone up. Mumbai having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Well, no need to look any further on that one. It's taken the bat before pad.
Marsh looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Five runs in that over. The Super Giants are 105 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Short delivery, and he's punished that delivery beautifully. No need to run. 4 more.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Edge, but it drops safely. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Doesn't beat the infield. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Pandya from the south end. Santner, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Mumbai with a massive shout.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. A big one, 12 runs out of there. The Super Giants are 129 for 1.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Power and precision in that shot.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect, and the outfield did the rest.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Super Giants are 141 for 1. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide square leg. Could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't need to do any. Anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and... Four runs. Going with a more defensive field choice.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Drilled that one away. End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. The Super Giants, 160 for one.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot. At least one on offer. Gone. Great catch. Gone. Good catch on the boundary.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
The new batter always likes to feel bad on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Too good. That is huge.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Bolt, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled. At the crease now, would have to be very happy with that last shot.
A very defensive field, this.
Good fielding out in the boundary. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Finds the fielder with that shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. The big one, 12 runs out of there. The Super Giants are 187 for 2.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Beats the field with a great shot.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4. The captain's going to change things around in the field. Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Boomer will just want to forget that over ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change. Pandya, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Got the hammer down now. Fabulous shot. Well on the way towards that next milestone now. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Marsh waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Edge, but it drops safely. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edge, amazing delivery. Mumbai goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel like got anything on that. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
There's quick onto that in the infield. 8 runs added in that over. The Super Giants are 208 for 3.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Perfectly timed.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. High outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
A lovely hook shot. Might even make it to the boundary.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Poor ball there. The keeper looks back as the ball hits the boundary. 5 wides and an extra ball for the batting team. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. And that's the end of the innings. The Super Giants have set a target of 230 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Misses everything. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Doesn't beat the infield. A direct hit, and this could be gone. It's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. Mumbai are 1 for none. Marsh coming into the attack from the north end. Jeez, timed that well.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Too good. That is huge.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Pant, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Timed that perfectly.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Markram from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Dug that out well. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. In T20 cricket, dot balls can be costly. But for there to be 6 in an over, it's just a disaster. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. No. Terrible shot. Nice shot. Pierces the infield.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Marsh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Caught, and that's stuck. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. 2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
Marsh will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Might look to go big again here.
Good shot, a beauty.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Wow, that's missed a lot. Nearly gets the edge. Markram with a great delivery there. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Poor shot, really lucky. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
give that wicket the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Markram has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Too good. That is huge.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Oh, what a shot. First ball. Smashed it.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Chahar has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Oh, Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Chaha, it's plenty from these bowlers.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
End of the over, 10 off it. Mumbai, a 93 for 5. Going with pace now. That's a confident appeal. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing. All round. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Good catch, out. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Beats the cover field. Nice shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. 6 runs added there. Mumbai, a 99 for 7.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Good pick up, big chance. The Super Giants with a massive shout. The Super Giants having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Pitches in line with the stumps. A review loss, the decision upheld. The replay shows it's not hitting the stumps.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
The batters are working strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way through. Maximum. Fine shot there.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 9 off it. Mumbai, 113 for 7. Trouble. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's a confident appeal. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too. Missing everything, and so it will stay not out.
Santner looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Over, Mumbai are 117 for 7.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Knocks them over. First ball, the over.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The new batsman hitting out to the crease
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Great commitment. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Nearly gets the edge. Taku with a great delivery there. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out the deep with some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The Super Giants with a massive shout. Two runs coming from that over. Mumbai are 135 for 9. Taku from the north end. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Finds the fielder with that shot. Gone. Takes it easy and seals the win.
That's it, they're all out. Amazing bowling display. Felt the victory was only a matter of time, so it's proved. Just a